Early on in my career as a painter, I was fascinated with the human body. Its social weight, its emotional charge, its political component, all of that. But about 15 years ago, at the same time when I took the plunge into encaustic, I had this major shift towards the landscape motif. On the face of it, it seems quite radical, but you have to keep in mind that I was born and raised in Quebec, and I came to Saskatchewan in the mid-80s. So this province is an adopted land, and it simply took me many years to find the right visual components to express my relationship to this new environment. And as strange as it may seem, there is in my mind a connection between my deep interest for the human body and my now focused attention on the landscape motif, and more specifically, our ambiguous relationship towards that environment. Like many other painters, I respond to the beautiful light. I am moved by these buildings that seem to be standing all alone like little soldiers on the horizon, fighting the elements and the passage of time. I also respond to the very specific geography of the plains, with all its subtle natural variations and the more dramatic transformation that came about because of the human activities. I have mentioned the quality and the beauty of the light, and I think some of the colors that are very frank and vibrant in my work is an interpretation of that. And even the wind, the ever-present wind of Saskatchewan, is a source of inspiration. It's such a perfect metaphor for our own personal turmoil, because there's always a psychological aspect to the work, not just a reference to a physicality, a reality of the landscape. And wind is also find its way within the movement or the dynamic of some of the compositions. I hope that as a viewer, people make those kind of connections. Even when the artworks are full-blown abstractions, there is always something of Saskatchewan in there.